Joey. Hello and welcome to Behind the Screens podcast.
Where's your song though?
That was the song.
Okay.
With me, Curtis.
And me, James. And we're here with...
Joey.
Sorry, was I'm going to join in? I did do well.
How you doing, mate?
Yeah, great, thank you.
Good to have you on the show.
Loving the
Cheers for
top.
having us. I know, little thrift shop number.
we discussed thrift shop off air. I'm not a fan
Of the word?
of the word. Yeah, you know,
What would you call it?
charity shop.
The problem is I got it from a shop in Hull that's literally called thrift shop.
Fair enough.
So,
Yeah.
Can't argue with that,
So
can you?
Yeah.
do the proceeds not go to charity?
absolutely not.
Disgraceful. Absolutely disgusting. Welcome to the show. We want to start off by saying congratulations. You've joined Team Dad
Oh,
as of
fucking hell,
late.
yeah. Cheers.
No, nice. Congrats.
Was it your first?
First,
How's it
and,
been?
and only. 100%. On it,
First and last.
I'm 11 weeks in and it's
That's the
fucking
easy
mental.
part.
It's mental. On it, I've never been so tired or stressed in my life.
Well, give it another 6 months
Really?
and it'll be worse.
And then when they get to being a toddler, it's way worse.
Spoiler alert, you said, you give me a bit of prep to do. Top 5 best things about being a dad, top 5 worst. The worst list is humongous. And I was really struggling for the best things. So,
Excellent. Well, I'm looking forward to getting onto
sorry,
it.
she's not going to watch it. She's 11 months old.
Well,
11
she's-
weeks, sorry.
Oh, I thought you meant your missus, but
Absolutely not. She's legal. And tender.
Love it.
I feel like now as well, you become a dad, you're allowed to make dad jokes.
Oh, yeah.
Which
I've doing it my whole... I've made a career out of it.
I was going to say, I feel like your channel definitely is in the dad jokes
Yeah.
realm.
Bit of an insult, but whatever.
I'm a lover of dad jokes.
You are a dad joke.
I-
mate. You are the
I
ultimate
am,
dad joke.
yeah, I'm just a walking joke.
I thought what I was doing was art, but that's not.
What is your favourite dad joke?
Favourite dad joke, but yeah, it's put me on the spot, haven't I?
Yep.
Just daft shit, like, when you used to prank people as a kid and it's like, is the fridge running? Yeah,
Yeah.
well, you better go and catch it then.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Bart Simpson over it.
Yeah, just a little bit of pranks. I love doing prank calls, but the problem is how shit it is. 'cause
I love the
always
prank
laugh.
call as well. I love that.
Honestly, I'd love it, but like,
Should we do one now?
can't do a prank. I'd laugh.
Call Domino's up.
Can't call Domino's. I usually do it to a mate. Within seconds to know it's me, 'cause I'm pissing myself down the phone.
What would you say to Domino's?
I wouldn't. Got too much respect for the establishment, I'm afraid.
Okay, fair enough. Do they know your voice
If
as
we're
well?
ordering, I will put it on expenses.
What, why don't we start by giving people a bit of context, like who you are and your channel?
I've actually got a way to do this.
Okay.
We actually messaged you before the show asking you who you support football club wise.
Yeah.
And you said you support Hull,
Well,
you support Leeds United,
not quite how I worded it.
but you also go to Man United games.
Yes. I am.
What on earth is going on there?
I learned this. I'm the worst football fan in the world.
That's
And,
flipped.
yeah, I get a lot of grief for it. I do get a lot of grief for it. But basically, I support Leeds. But I've got a lot of mates. I live in Hull, so I've got a lot of mates who go to City and stuff. I'm not going to spend my days doing nothing. If they're all going to watch Hull City, I'm obviously going to go with them. So yeah, I go to watch Hull quite a bit, and then I've got a couple of really good mates who live in Manchester that are Man United fans. So when I go and see them, we will go and watch United, and I don't care. I'm 32. I'm not tribal about it. If you little losers have got a problem with me supporting 3 teams, come and have a fucking word with me. Actually, don't. I'm 5'6". I get a bit of shit being out of me, but
Well, I'm not far off 5'6", so you're probably safe for that. But I just don't get it, mate. It's fair enough. Your mates.
Can we have a live fight between you two on the pod?
Well, we're saving that
just
for.
watching the UFC, mate. Ilya Taporia. So don't worry about it.
Well, we've got Chantel Cameron hopefully coming on the pod soon.
She's never coming
She's going to punch
She's one of your
me,
guests
So
that's never going on, mate. Sorry.
yeah,
I'm putting a stop to it here, live in the pod. She's never coming on the
watch
podcast.
this episode.
Mate, she's never coming on. You're full of shit. She doesn't exist.
Well, I might be getting punched by a ghost then. Why don't you go watch Leeds on the days that?
'Cause it's fucking miles away. It's a long old day if I go Leeds, I ain't gonna lie.
So if Hull,
And I used to be honest, I used to play footy on the Saturdays. So for ages, I actually couldn't go to any games because I used to play. And then,
Right.
For Man United.
yeah, unless they were moved to
Yeah.
Sunday.
and yeah, very true, yeah. And then, Yeah, did the old ligaments. So piled a load of weight on, meant the misses, you know what I mean? Kebab Central.
Yeah, and now you can't make it over to Leeds. It's too far.
No, I can't
imagine.
play football. I could go to Leeds, I just can't be asked.
So Leeds, Hull, and United are playing in some freak three-way football match. Who are you supporting?
Leeds.
Okay.
But cheering on the other teams as well.
I wouldn't be asked if they lost.
Excellent. I'm going to drag this back to
I
fatherhood.
don't even know if I like football. I don't watch fuck all.
Here you go. Here's a question.
Go, mate.
Here's a question. If you don't like football, you don't watch football. Who's the GOAT, Messi or Ronaldo?
Or Messi.
How do you know if you don't watch it though?
Well, my goat is actually Ronaldinho.
Okay.
So
But the big debate, people always like, who's better, Messi or Ronaldo?
Messi, it's a natural born talent, isn't it? I mean, Ronaldo's unbelievable, obviously, but no, Messi's the goat. Anybody who knows about football knows Messi's the goat. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ronaldo's just greedy. He wants to get those 1,000 goals, doesn't he?
Oh, but if he does, that'd be unbelievable. Like, I'm happy. I'd be buzzing for
Does that
both.
make him the GOAT if he gets to
Yeah, I'm all about whoever's winning, mate. I ain't gonna lie.
Who's the GOAT, Bart? You're a Man United fan.
Messi's pure talent. Ronaldo is skill.
Didn't answer the
So
question.
who's the best? Who's the GOAT?
I'm not gonna answer anymore on this topic.
Come on.
That's it.
You're
Lewandowski is the
You're a
goat.
United fan.
Lewandowski.
Fuck off.
Who's, as a United fan, who's the GOAT?
Curtis Morton.
Thank you.
Definitely not a United fan.
you up until what year did you stop supporting them?
When your mum sucked me off. Anyway, let's move on.
My mum listens to the full podcast as well. Hello, mum. How you doing? This has been a start to a pod.
Yeah, good.
Talking of starts,
Yeah.
what got you into content? When did you start creating content?
To be fair, I've always loved like comedy. I loved it growing up and stuff like that. And I went to uni to do media production. Wanted to be like a screenwriter and stuff. So I write a lot of comedy scripts, but I didn't get like in front of the camera till like lockdown. Basically, I was working at do you know what a pupil referral unit is?
Nope.
It's like a school for kids who've been excluded from mainstream schools. So I was working with the hardest kids to deal with in Hull, which is mainstream school in Hull's tough to be honest, but the hardest kids in Hull to work with. And I was doing that, and I did that for 6 years, and I was so burnt out. So then lockdown came along, and obviously nobody had out to do, did they? And like I literally was on full pay, having to do nothing. I was buzzing.
dream.
I didn't get fair load or anything. So, well, I'd have to ring around a couple of the kids, but they weren't asked, man. They were looking for an excuse not to go to school when they was meant to be in school. So, yeah, literally just started doing daft videos and sketches. Before, like, the bookies stuff and the football and sports stuff kicked off, I had some mad characters. I had fucking hell. I had a character who, his whole persona was about sniffing clothes. He was called Terry Graves. He was quite a fan favourite.
Is that based on anyone in your?
No, but the
Real
thing is,
life?
right, the lads were like, "Oh, mate, this character's so like authentic." I'm like, "What the fuck are you trying to say about me?" And then I had like a rapper character that was awful. It was just like
Give us a rap.
Fuck off. It was like how it's people just do nothing.
Yes.
What's
Yeah, love
the main character called in that? Again?
Grinder.
MC Grinder.
Yeah. So basically just rip off of that. I mean, the whole content's a rip off of Ricky Gervais anyway.
I think that's the vast majority of UK TikTok, right?
Yeah.
Everyone loves a bit of Brent.
But yeah, what else did I? I did like a Bear Grylls character, but then they were all shit, and I fucking binned them, never to be seen again.
So the football stuff obviously is doing amazingly well. You get some big hits, but you say you don't really watch that much football. Where do you get your ideas?
Not anymore. Like I used to love footy, but like it's having a kid, I just have time and stuff like that. It's relentless having a kid. But where do I get my ideas from? I don't know, second the game finish. Like usually with football, things just fall into your lap, don't they? Like I can't think of an example now. But like usually in a game, Trent like going or something, like it just falls into your lap. And the good thing about football is something happens obviously daily. Like so there's always stuff to react and talk about. So it just falls into that.
Do you think Trent Alexander-Arnold is a traitor to Liverpool?
No. Like Liverpool is there any Liverpool fans in here?
No.
No.
No. Get a grip. Honestly, like they're mad, aren't they? I can't stand them.
What would you have said if there was a Liverpool fan?
I said the same, but I've just been wearing.
Just kept an eye.
Yeah. Nah, but he's mental, innit? He's like been there 20 years, won everything. Let the boy breathe.
Yeah. Tribalism in football is mad, and Scousers love a bit of
They
tribalism.
personify it.
Have you had any like mega backlash from anything you've said or done?
To be fair, I feel like I've been very lucky in the trolling sort of stuff. I don't get too much of it. I think that's because they don't see me as a threat, quite frankly.
Maybe after that Trent Alexander we just got they might.
But no, like whichever club you take the piss out of, like their fans get the backup. Spurs fans are horrible. Liverpool fans genuinely hate me, but I love Liverpool. I actually love like the club. I love watching.
This isn't making the clip, mate. You can't save yourself now.
No, the fans are mad, but I actually like the footy club.
I got it from Forest fans, didn't I?
You got it from Forest.
Yeah.
The first person ever to get stick from Forest fans.
Fuck,
Forest
I
fans.
put them number 1 as like the best away day,
Oh yeah.
but I called them Notts Forest, not Nottingham Forest,
What?
and they went
I always call them Notts Forest. You know what I mean?
It's not. Yeah, Notts County.
Notts County.
Notts County. Not
They were like,
Forest.
yeah, thanks for number
Yeah,
1, you
thanks,
cunt.
Footy fans are mad, aren't they?
It's mental.
So I'm not a Notts Forest fan. Sorry, Nottingham Forest fan. So I'm just going to say it. Look, that's just how I said it.
Yeah, you're a
Roll
United
up the
fan,
top.
aren't you?
Who's
Yeah.
spot?
Brentford.
Brentford.
He used to support United though.
recently. That's right.
Did you?
Sports Direct, 18 quid on sale.
Nice.
Blue one. It's nice.
Yeah.
Different badge.
Yeah. Sick. What were we talking
You
about?
guys finished?
Yeah.
What is the biggest fear in life for you?
Oh, this my biggest fear is mad. Considering I do social media, my biggest fear is being embarrassed publicly. Oh my god, it makes me feel physically sick. Like, just my biggest fear is like being in a room somewhere doing something and then just like surrounded by people just go. That,
Right, everything.
that is literally my biggest fear, which is mad considering I do socials.
Yeah. That sounds like it comes from like a trauma earlier in life.
Probably, yeah. I've blocked it out there. So
If you want to talk about it, this is a safe space.
I'd love to. I just hadn't done that. I haven't done that work on myself yet to know where it's come from.
Fair enough. It's a good answer though. You have a big fear. I told
Yeah.
you to say.
I've
it
only
for
really
the
developed
podcast.
this like the last couple of days, to be fair. Kidney stones.
Oh, it looks fucking rough, doesn't it? You see
Apparently,
that
it's
guy
like
recently?
the worst thing you can experience.
Because you have
as
to
a
pass
guy.
them,
Got
don't
pissed
you?
You got
out,
to piss them out, yeah.
I keep seeing this thing on my feed at the minute. It's like this guy who's drunk like 10 cans of Coke every day, or something. And he's got these fucking huge kidney stones. It's mad.
How are they going to
Yeah,
come out?
they are. They're
Surely there's not. You can get a way to like just obliterate them inside. They need to invent.
There is a way.
Is there?
Yeah, they pass like vibrations.
Drop the bar over there.
They pass like vibrations through your stomach to break them down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Because obviously you're not
still-
going to piss out something this big. That's got to be like surgically removed.
I love.
Hey, I'm not
how-
pissing them out. They can stay in.
Yeah, but like, what is the danger of a kidney stone? Like, what does it do?
Don't know.
Clog up your.
Oh, so it just blocks.
It backs everything up, I think.
It's in your bladder, isn't it? So
Is it?
yeah.
Is it not in your kidney?
I guess.
Oh yeah. It goes to your bladder, doesn't it?
I love that Bart won't say anything for a podcast. He'll come with some incredible insight for 1 second and then all gone. Just wasted.
Yeah.
Do you know what I had to have recently? This was fucking hard. An endoscopy.
What's
I
that?
never had an endoscopy.
Is
What's
it, that's
that?
the camera up the.
In the no,
Down your
So-
throat.
yeah, down the fucking throat. Honestly,
I hope they don't use the same one as.
yeah. I know. I thought the technology nowadays would be like, just this tiny little hair, the width of a hair going down there. I thought it'd be nothing. She come out with this fucking trunk like that.
You got a deep
Honestly,
throat.
it was like, "Ugh," it was mental. I was coughing up blood for a long while, but we're all good.
Oh,
no
just
gag
sleep-
reflex here.
Just needed to get the sleep apnea sorted, and we're back to normal.
Did they find it? Like, was it a fruitful endeavour down your throat?
Yeah,
How long is it down there?
It felt like an eternity. Honest to God, about 5 minutes maybe.
Fuck me.
Yeah, you have to breathe around it. Obviously, like, it's fucking awful.
Oh, I love it.
But yeah, no.
Yeah. What was it feel like going down?
Well, at one point, like she's like, "Are you gonna feel a bit of pressure? Because you need to get in like I don't know the technical term, but a flap, I guess." And she's fucking riving it, mate. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I felt like she was a jockey, and I was a horse. Like, oh, I was gonna.
This is great.
Yeah. Fuck me. 5 minutes, and that's
Mate,
a
it
long
could have
time.
been a lot less. I don't know.
What's your biggest fear, Curtis?
Performing, probably similar to you, is performing in front of people. I'd say like embarrassing myself. Yeah, and
Yeah.
I for some reason choose to do this podcast. But
Yeah.
yeah,
I feel like you're afraid of the world. How fast you walk around.
No, I want
You should
to
see.
take
You
on
should
the world.
see how this man walks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look at- yeah, like, it's a positive spin there.
Yeah.
You're attacking the world.
Exactly. Carpe diem.
Quick, get me
seize
back
the
inside.
day. No, get me outside. Get me anywhere.
Back inside.
Yeah.
I nearly got a tattoo. You just said carpe diem. I've wanted a tattoo for so long, but I don't have any.
We've got a tattoo gun. If
Yeah.
you no, we
Fucking
don't.
get it up. Right. When I was younger, I was like, I need to seize the day more, man. And I was like, how can I be more present? And then I was like, if I have a tattoo that says carpe diem, then I look at it, then I'll be present.
That would be his worst
So thank
tattoo.
fuck I didn't go through that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Be a terrible tattoo.
I think if you do want a tattoo, you could be the second person to get the Behind the Screens podcast tattoos on your body.
Wow. You know, for a fee, I might.
Well, we donated to charity for the last one.
Listen, I've got.
We'll donate to a thrift shop.
Donate to a thrift shop.
So, United fan, Liverpool have sorry,
Didn't say that.
so, a supporter and a follower of several football teams.
I was a big Man United fan when I was younger.
Well, yeah,
I had all the kits. Yeah.
goalie kit.
It's good. Well,
Bartes.
keep it, no, no. My next door neighbour was a huge United fan. He was like 5 years older, so he always wanted to be like him because he was cool. You know, as we got older, a lot less cool actually. But
He's still wearing his kits today.
he's still there.
They don't fit him. They're tiny.
But yeah, I had Ronaldo kits. I had all sorts of kits.
Nice. And which team is the easiest to make fun of in content?
Genuinely, it's whoever's doing worst, obviously. So like United, Spurs this season, but even like a couple of seasons ago, Liverpool weren't doing great. So like you could get on their back, and that's when you know the fans did turn on me.
Feels like a football manager saying, you know, lost the fans, the dressing room's
Lost the
gone. And which player do you find is like the home run anytime you do a piece of content ripping into them? It's easy. I feel like a better question actually is manager. There's one that you've got is a home run every time, I feel.
Which one's the manager?
Ange. I feel like
yeah, Big
anytime you
Ange,
bring
yeah,
Ange
yeah.
out.
Big Ange. When I was doing like the bookie stuff and the betting stuff, Casemiro is a good one because he always gets fucking yellow card.
Yeah.
And he was well overweight, so he's like knackered on it. That's it. Yeah, Ange is good. Yeah, there's a few like Arteta because he's like having himself in it.
Yeah. You don't have to apologise to me.
Who's the best looking football manager in the Premier League?
Amarim's quite hot.
Top five.
Peppers and all the guys cool as fuck.
Yeah. Distinguished.
Mikel.
Yeah.
Who else we got?
Mikel's the hair has not changed or moved
Nah,
for
that's
about 15 years.
unbelievable hairline.
Looks like a helmet.
Yeah, a Lego head.
Yeah.
Like when they've got the
He's a bit of a helmet.
stick it
to be
on.
fair.
Keith
Yeah, very
Andrews, new Brentford manager. Pretty sexy man.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't know you had a new manager. To be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah.
Sort of looks like Thomas Frank did 10 years ago. Very
Let's
sudden.
hope he has the same success.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Appreciate
No worries, no problem at all. Talking of haircuts, I feel like now would be a good time to segue into the top 5
He's the
worst
list before,
footballer trims.
Worst football trims.
Top 5 worst footballer trims. What's your number 5?
I'm gonna put a couple in the same category.
Right.
It's all right. So like I've got a category where it's like footballers who are trying to cover up their hairline, right? So Javinho, Shamak, Aubameyang, right? They're all in one. They're all in the 5th spot. I'm gonna go Shamak in my 5th.
I had a FIFA series
I
called
think you said
Shamak.
Shamak.
No,
Shamak in it.
I had a Shamak It In was the name of
Shamak
my
It In,
FIFA
yeah.
series.
Nice.
Yeah, back in the day.
My number 5, the current Jesse Lingard haircut. The K-pop style, whatever's going on there. The relaxed hair.
I saw him on my feed yesterday looking. Oh,
I haven't seen it.
He's mad
he
at the minute.
literally looks like a different
It
person.
looks like he
There it
bleached
is.
his
There it
skin
is.
as
Yeah.
well.
Or he's wearing like foundation or something.
Yeah,
is
very,
he
very
doing?
strange.
Honestly,
So has he had that done, like chemically or something?
Yeah.
How's he doing in Korea?
I don't think he's playing any football. He's just posting TikTok skits all the time.
I'm gonna go Dirk Kuyt.
Oh, yeah, that's a.
Obscure.
You still got a
you
Dirk
had
Kuyt
that.
going
I
on.
feel like you had that in your earlier videos.
He's got a Dirk
That's
Kuyt
not
going on.
Dirk Kuyt. That's not Dirk Kuyt. I'm thinking 06.
You're acting like you've got a receding hairline. Like,
No, but that's you've
I
got a
feel
Dirk
like
Kuyt going on.
if
at the
you
moment.
go, yeah,
But also
you're
in
blonde-
06, like that hairstyle was not cool.
No.
yeah.
yeah, no, I don't think there has been a year in which it has been cool.
Maybe I'm bringing his face into it because he's not great.
No, the haircut is shit.
Yeah.
One of my
Maybe I've just done the whole.
uni
he's not
housemates looked like that.
One of your housemates.
Uni housemates, yeah, he had a Dirk Kuyt haircut.
Did you go to uni with Dirk Kuyt?
Sort of, yeah. He was, yeah.
Fair enough.
Right, my number 4. Aubameyang lockdown haircut. That it's just horrendous. Like especially you got all this time in lockdown to get a trim. just get a trim, man.
Yeah, or cover it up.
He needs to shave it off.
Oh,
Sadio Mane. Lockdown haircuts. Wow.
That could be a whole category in itself.
I feel like we should
amazing.
come on to lockdown haircuts after
Best-
this.
Look at that there.
Best hair transplants as well. Andrew
Yeah.
Townsend.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah. That's that goal.
Did Rob
He used to
Holding
score
have a
bangers
couple,
as well.
Yeah, Rob
Holding,
Holdings
yeah.
was fantastic.
Do you know what I'm gonna do? It's iconic, but I think it's shit, and it like I've gone R9.
I knew you were gonna say that as soon as you said iconic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that haircut is
I've gone R9.
wank.
It's shit.
Yeah.
Like somebody should have been questioning his mental stability around that time and having a real just how's your welfare? How's your mental health? Because that is mad.
I remember kids at my school had it done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a reverse, like receding hairline.
Remember the kid at school that, well, not kid, it was like, it made newspapers, didn't it, that did the Sven Goran Eriksson haircut and he got kicked out of school, didn't he?
What would it take to get you to do that?
Well, I am pretty skint, so I don't know how much you got.
On me?
Yeah.
Or about 15 quid?
It'd be a bit more than that one.
Like a bank transfer.
Okay, my number 3. This is gonna get so much hate. Bobby Charlton, the comb over.
I nearly went that.
Yeah, but
I put that in my category
I'm
of
quite afraid of saying that one because I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of hate for it.
It's
But
iconic.
That,
When you think of Bobby Charlton, you think of that comb over.
yeah. Does he
that's
have?
mental. That's the one.
Yeah. There is about 9 strands of hair there doing an
it
awful
looks
lot of
so
work.
much worse
Yeah.
than just shaving it off.
But you know how cool that is that he was doing that? He was, I'm not asked. That's me. That comb over is me.
But it also
I feel
feels
like it's
he's-
really arse. So that's
Yeah, he's like, I
Exactly.
don't want anyone to know that there's nothing here.
Everyone knows.
You can see it flying around.
What a guy.
Legend, but terrible haircut.
Maybe that was the thing back in the day. That was like accepted.
Any iteration of Paul Pogba's.
Oh, any.
Any iteration,
Any.
because you can't be rocking in. Like, imagine doing that if you had a proper 9 to 5. Like when I was working at the school. I can't just be going in going, JJ, shaking his head. No, the manager would be, say, what are you doing, Joey?
I think you'd suit these little blue locks. I think it would
They're
look-
all right. Okay, maybe any iteration was harsh. It's the one where he like shaves in like PP in his head and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You can't be
PP.
doing that, Paul.
Pure
The
pedo.
cheetah
old is
print
he?
one. He's
He's my
play.
age.
yeah. He's probably older than you.
No, he's not.
He's
older.
30.
How old are you,
isn't he?
Joey?
32.
You
32.
think he's 32?
Is he? That's 32.
He's
I
32.
can't- we
When's
cannot
your
be doing
birthday?
that.
When's your birthday?
1st of Feb.
Oh, you are 6 weeks older than him.
6 weeks. Fair play.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't be doing that
Yeah.
as a 32-year-old man.
Well, that's probably why he's
he's
currently without a job.
Yeah.
No,
He's
he's,
signed
what?
for
He
Monaco.
signed for Monaco.
He's
Yeah.
back, baby.
Currently employed.
No. Started crying when he
Yeah.
signed, actually.
Yeah, he did.
You did.
Nice to see.
No, he started.
Bart did.
Didn't realise you liked Paul Pogba that much.
Oh, Prince. My number 2, Goran Pandev.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's
That
a bad one.
haircut, man.
I reckon we might have the same number 1, by the way.
Oh, I don't know. I
Man,
don't think
he looks like he's killed people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad, isn't it?
But have you
But
seen
he's proud
have you
of
seen the top down version of it?
Wait, what's that, penis?
Yeah, well, it looks like a penis.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that, yeah.
Sorry, that's got to have been shaved in.
Yeah, it's Paul Poppy, shave that in.
Jimmy,
It's a cock both
That
ways.
is, man, it's got a better end.
It's even a little
the
line.
hair island, like R9 would be proud of that little
Yeah,
bit at the
that's
top.
wild, isn't it?
Where's that? That's disappeared from football, hasn't it? Little island. Alan
Yeah.
Shearer took it.
Yeah.
Left football with it.
Epstein
Bring it back.
is off with it.
Cancel the hair transplants. We want to see the islands.
Bring back islands.
What's your number 1, Joey?
Mine is Rodrigo Palacio.
Yeah, that is a
He-
terrible
little
haircut.
rat tail. Honest to God, like he was immediately the first person I thought of
Yeah.
when the thing came through. It's ridiculous.
There was a lad in my uni. He had one of them, and he was called Pat the Rat.
Wow.
You're almost to me if you got one of that. That's awful, isn't it?
How does it? I feel like that's just going to get pulled off. No? That tiny little thing, surely you're going to catch it. Put it away.
I might grow one of them now.
It's insane. It's insane. I can't imagine anybody liking that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is going
Being
on?
a
It's like
future
it's like a Jedi like trick or something.
Really? It feels like a humiliation ritual.
Yeah, must be. It's like he had long hair at some point and just shaved it all and just left one little strand of hair.
when I went on holiday when I was younger, there was a lot of German people with rat's tails. Maybe it was big in Germany, but I mean, he's Argentinian, so
Literal rat's tails or
just a rat's tail. I think that's the technical term for the haircut. I'm not sure.
What's your number one, Bart?
My number one, Sadio Mane lockdown haircut.
Yeah,
That-
that's fucking gas.
Like it's like there. How has that happened?
Yeah, where has this hair
Where
gone?
has it gone?
It was always like that, though. He just had it short, didn't he?
No, I'm sure it.
Maybe this the stress of lockdown
Yeah, the stress of
made it to fall
But
out.
the NHS was just too much for him.
Yeah, what's it look like now?
Maybe he has spray on stuff, does
He
he?
must surely. I mean, you can't really see in these pictures,
Still not a great hairline.
but
Still not great.
there
It's
is.
been shaped up a little
Yeah.
bit, hasn't it?
But I
That's
feel
what
like
he's just missing the shape up.
that's not a shape up. That is. I don't know what shape it is, but yeah.
That's just short back. That's very short back and sides.
Can you just trim the back, please?
Very good.
There's nothing on top, Sadio.
honourable mention, Jibril Cisse for the green mohawk, Marek Hamšík for the mohawk, Arturo Vidal also
What have you got
mohawk.
against Mohawks?
I don't know, it's just that's such a
I think they're cool if it's on the right person.
who's the right person then?
Some hard bastard.
Well, who's the hardest bastard in football then?
Vidal was pretty hard, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Who's that type of player, Vidal?
Who wins in a scrap? Sean Dyche or Martin Keown? And how do they win?
Oh, Sean Dyche, because Martin Keown's a little mel. He,
Do you reckon?
He is
He's
hard
such-
though.
nah, he's an hard watch. That's what he is. He's not hard. Yeah, Sean Dyche just bats him.
Mm.
Fair enough.
No,
I'd give Keown a little chance, I reckon.
I just
I reckon he's a
feel,
bit dirty. Like
yeah, the way he
eye
behaved.
gouging,
Yeah, Arsenal, United in the 2000s.
ball bags touching.
Roy Keane was scared of him.
Speaking of Arsenal players, I've got an honourable mention. Freddie Ljungberg, red hair. I actually did the haircut as well.
So did I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It went all over my brand new England shirt. Mum was fuming.
But
Red
you
dye
were
everywhere.
Swedish Freddie Ljungberg
Yeah.
wearing, yeah.
It didn't look great though, I'll be honest.
Yeah. It looked fantastic on me, Joey. So you have to swap bodies with an ex-pro for the day. Who are you picking?
An ex-pro for the day.
What am I doing? Am I training or am I like, out on the
Whatever
town?
Am I still playing?
Well, the
Oh,
ex-pro.
Yeah, probably leans into it.
The ex, yeah, this
Um,
prior. But I'll tell you what, if you would like, you can be a current pro.
Okay, current player. Just for the day.
Just
Can I
for the
pick
day.
any day?
Christmas, New Year, whatever you like.
Well, no, I was thinking like World Cup
Monday,
finals.
Monday,
Ah,
Tuesday.
okay. Fair enough.
Regular Tuesday.
Ronaldo. Do you outside to have abs?
Yeah.
No, I did used to have abs, you know.
That's what you're looking at.
I genuinely, like, I did. I literally.
You got any pictures?
My missus has done me a disservice. This body used to be a temple. Since I met her, it's been all Filipino food. She's Filipino. She done just all Filipino food.
Do you have any pictures of the
My
abs?
missus. Steady on.
Oh, maybe I might mean the food of the abs.
Maybe a few.
Okay, excellent. Well, so you'll be Ronaldo.
I'd be Ronaldo. Yeah. See what side to have abs.
Yeah, is that it? Just spend the day
Probably. What would you do?
rubbing in baby oil.
Just oiling myself.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, mine would probably be Thierry Henry, and I'd just talk to myself for the day and look in the mirror.
No, I'd be Jack Grealish. I'd be in Ibiza and I'd be fingering loads of birds.
Just the same as any trip to Ibiza.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're a dad, you got Mrs. pregnant at the moment. I'm not
You're
good.
pregnant.
Yeah, again.
Congratulations.
Again. Second boy on the way.
Second boy.
Mm.
He also had the same attitude as you and wanted it to be the last. I'm joking.
What?
Because when he said about being the last,
No.
Oh yeah.
I was
I'm having another one after this one.
really.
Yeah. Maybe another one after that. Who knows?
Wow.
just be on the football
I
team.
wanted one girl. I've got one girl. Job done.
Yeah, you don't want any more.
No, can't. I'm fucked. Honestly, I've only come here to get out of the house.
Yeah, it's 11 weeks though. Surely that's like they just sleep. They're on the boob all the
She
time.
don't say. I tell you what, she's a little prick as well. I'll be honest with you, she's a little prick. You know, you're gonna do skin to skin. The second she comes out, little bitch tried to latch.
You.
She tried to latch on me. I swear down. I'm not even kidding. Promise you.
Brilliant.
Fucking livid.
She knew what
Fat
she wanted.
shamed. 20 minutes in.
She knew what she
Parenthood.
wanted.
Shite, man.
So what's the worst thing about being a dad so far?
That. Getting fat shamed. Worst thing about being a dad. Well, everything changes overnight, doesn't it? Like, it is mental. Like, my old life has just gone. Like, I can't just ever drop of a hat go and do something again. I mean, my missus is mega, to be fair, so she like really does pick up the slack if I need to be anywhere and stuff. With the nature of what I do. But yeah, it's just like, I mean, it's just relentless. And the worst bit is the scream when you change the nappy. I don't mind changing the nappy. I don't mind shit and all that. But it's the screams. It's like I'm stabbing her.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, I'm trying to fucking help you out here.
Yeah.
Like, that's the worst, but the screams are mental.
It's so true. I think actually we should go into your top 5 worst things about being a dad. Not to be
How long you got?
too negative. Yeah. Okay, top 56 worst things about being a dad. Because it's rare to have 3 dads around this table, but yeah, I wanna hear them. So, are you all ready? All set?
Yeah, I'm ready, mate.
Top 5 worst things about being a dad.
In any order, or do you want to?
From 5 to 1.
Okay, 5 to 1. Let's go. What I just touched on, grieving my old life. So literally, it just me and my missus are driving maybe a week after having her, and we was driving through Hull, and there's like this street called the Avenues, and it's like real good, loads of bars and stuff. So we're driving down there, and she's just fucking screaming, and like non-stop, just like the highest pitched screams ever, and we're just seeing everyone out having a drink and what we used to do. We both of us just started crying. Genuinely start crying, going, what the fuck are we doing?
And I bet the little one then suddenly is laughing, enjoying it.
Nah, she was still crying, to be fair.
Brilliant. Number 5 for me, just never getting a minute's peace.
Yeah.
You've got this to come because it will soon be the case. You want to go to the toilet? That's my number 5.
There you go, number 5. Do you want my 4?
Absolutely, let's hear it.
Well, it's the same as your 5, actually. It's relentless. Relentless.
Yeah.
Like,
Not for me, it's not. It's great. Half the week, it's bloody lovely.
yeah.
I actually get too much peace, to be honest, the other half of the week.
No, it's
You should have another one.
It's just not like you can't just leave her, which is mad, isn't it?
Yeah, you are now responsible.
She fucking she doesn't tell you what she wants. She just cries. She can't speak. Do you know what I mean? It's
When they can speak, it's even worse. Because they can speak a limited amount of words. And
yeah.
do you want this? So it gets worse.
That's probably similar to what my number 4 is, and that's why? Because suddenly when they can speak, they don't really understand anything, but they want to know everything, and they don't care about your answer. Whatever it is, why? What's your number 3?
The screams, which I mentioned before, it's like I'm stabbing her. And it's so loud, it's insane. And like the other day, my missus went out for the first time since we've had my daughter. And so she went out to like a housewarming party. So I had her from like midday till midnight. That was tough.
Yeah.
And for an hour and a half, no word of lie, an hour and a half, she was screaming, constant. I've done the cycle, I've done the change, I've done the feed, I've done the burping.
The cycle?
No,
bike
people say
ride.
there's like four things to like keep going through in the cycle. She wants one of them. Does she fuck, man? she honestly, I was asking, I said, what do you want? She won't tell me.
Selfish.
11 weeks old.
She's honestly, she prick at times. She prick. I called her a cunt. I felt bad. I said, listen, you're acting like a cunt. I did feel bad, but listen, I said it in the heat of the moment.
That's ledge.
I hope that's the first word. Do you think she'll ever call you it back?
Oh, I mean, she should, because I am.
Number 3 for me is wanting everything. Wherever you go, magazine, sweet, it's like everything you see, and just, you can't always say yes. And it will never end. There's always something that they'll want.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
Sorry, mate.
Can't be affording that.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Number 2?
Number 2, yeah, I touched on it again. Tried to latch onto my tits. Fuming. Absolutely fit. That was, honestly, it was within seconds the best day of my life. Although I did score a hat-trick at the Aviva Stadium, so that comes into question whether it was the best day of my life. However, and it didn't need to say that. However,
But you've said it. It's out there now.
yeah. However, quickly became one of the worst days of my life when I got fat shamed by my own daughter trying to latch onto my tits. 20 minutes into parenting. Should be number 1, actually. But
I can't wait for what number 1 is.
I can't wait for number 1.
Have you had to go on the breast milk yet?
This is a sex
No,
space.
I haven't actually. I put a bit of Aptamel in my tea because we'd run out of
I'm
milk.
thinking that
So
stuff.
if honestly, I don't know who's on the audio here, but my stomach's rumbling that mad. I can only apologise.
Are you thinking about more Aptamil? Is that why?
Yeah.
Number 2 for me is suddenly you're going to become covered in bruises because they don't know what they're doing with their elbows, knees, arms, climbing all over you. Even my one's 5.5 years old. It's genuinely like UFC every time she's around. So,
Do you need help?
uh,
Do you need to support someone?
no, I give her elbow, little choke hold, and
I've headbutted my son before.
intentionally.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
He
And what's your number 1, Joe?
he headbutted me, so I was like, "Fuck you," back.
Bush, give
Yeah.
me my chips.
Number 1 is just feeling useless, really, because my missus is best breastfeeding, so like there's not actually much that I can really contribute with at the minute other than changing nappies, and she just wants her mum all the time. So I do feel a bit useless, to be honest. But
Wait until separation anxiety comes in, mate.
no, that's the thing. Like, safe sleeping's out the window at the minute. She's literally on my missus' chest, so she's gonna be like, we're just making a rod for our own back. I know that.
When they
gonna be
when they get to like 18 months and they start to figure out they're their own person,
Yeah.
and then when the mum leaves the room, fucking mental.
Mm.
That's easily been the worst thing about being a dad for me.
Really?
So if my missus, he doesn't do it anymore, not bad, but if my missus leaves the room and doesn't say like, I'm just going there now, he'll go, "Mummy," and he'll run to the stairgate, yanking at the stairgate, like smash his head off the floor. So
Yeah. Did you do bottle feeds or was it?
he wouldn't have
all
the bottle,
breast?
mate. Like, you try and give it to me, like, fuck off.
I feel like
Fuck off.
because we did only bottle.
Yeah.
I feel like it made separation easier
'Cause you could feed
I
it.
could do
You-
nights.
yeah. Yeah.
Then you don't feel like as
Yeah.
out of it. It was handy.
I agree with you that with the Mrs. Breastfeeding. All you're doing is changing nappies. It's fucking shit.
Yeah, you feel.
I get the worst jobs, and she fucking hates me.
I said that to Mrs. like when we first had Louis. I was like, this is fucking shit.
Yeah.
Like all I do is change nappies at 2 a.m. in the morning until 4 a.m.
And he doesn't want anything to do
He
with
doesn't
it.
want anything to do with me. He just wants a mum. It's like, is this being a dad is? It's a lot better now.
Number 1 for me is just how life does change. It's also the best thing and the worst thing because you're always factoring in now another human in every decision you make. And sometimes it's amazing, but sometimes it's a pain in the ass. It gets in the way. It changes what you want to do and life changes.
Yeah. I feel like it's hard, isn't it? Because like, out of all my mates, there's been a couple that have had kids beforehand, but like, so there's like, we've got a big group of mates and then there's like a littler group, I'd say. And out that littler group, I'm the first ones to have kids. They don't want to hang about with the guy with the kid. Oh, I'm bringing a kid. Fuck off. Nobody wants to hang about with me.
A dog,
So,
maybe.
Yeah.
But
Well,
kids,
even then, they don't really want to be with my pooch clicking all the time.
He made dad mates.
No, not yet. It's only 11 weeks in. It's so early doors. Although, literally, my missus's best friend got pregnant within 5 days of us. So they're on like maternity together and stuff. We did have a little trip to Porto. Nine months previous. So
oh, yeah.
what happens in Porto
Stays in Porto.
Well,
Well,
doesn't it
it
follows
brings
you
back.
actually.
Yeah.
It does follow you back.
I actually want to change my number 1 based on something you just said then. And my number 1 is NCT classes. Did you do them?
Is this the worst thing?
Yeah,
What's
this
an
is the
NCT?
worst thing.
We
NCT.
did not NTT, but it's like a private one we did.
Yeah, we didn't have the money. So
Oh,
we
he's flush. Isn't he?
NCT classes is where you basically sit in a room with other people that are about to have a kid around the same time so that the mums basically have friends.
Oh, yeah.
But they're teaching you how to it's horrific.
The
And
classes are fucking shit. But the
It's-
actual mates you make out of it,
one of the guys
ours has been so good.
Has
Like,
it?
I
Yeah.
think I probably made like 3 or 4 like really good mates out of that. And for my missus as well.
Yeah.
That was like a lifesaver because we've got no family in London. So she's man marked by a little shit all day.
yeah.
So it's like her getting out and being with her mates on that has been good.
Good. I think it's good for the women. In my one, there was one guy that I got on well with. The other guys, let's just say I asked them what sports they're into, and one of them said cycling. So, yeah. So it was horrific. So Yeah, NCT
We
classes.
just go to a couple actually. I found them fucking pointless.
Yeah, the classes are shit.
Yeah, waste of time. And that's parenthood.
Yeah, does it?
But we love our kids. It's all worth it in the end. I want to ask you now about your car.
Okay, we're not doing the best, are we? No.
Oh, we could go straight into it if you like.
Yeah.
Wait,
On
do you-
my car.
Yeah,
Yeah. What
I've
about?
got the best.
How do you know what I drive?
because I've been watching you.
Oh yeah. It's
Um,
shit show, innit?
What were you thinking?
Well, I'll tell you what I was thinking, actually. I'm trying to be a content creator full time. So if there are any brands out there, please fucking help a brother out, all right? I deserve this. So I used to have a nice Mercedes A-Class
Okay,
when I was teaching and stuff.
lovely.
But I thought, no, I need to reduce my expenditure. So basically, my granddad's ill. Thank God. No, I'm joking. But he's never going to drive again. He should be off the roads. So basically, that's my granddad's car. And it was just like on the drive, no one's using it. So I got rid of that car, started using this. But it is it's a bright yellow
But
MG3.
that's the thing, yeah.
Bright yellow MG3. No idea why I got it. To be fair, there should have been questioning his sanity at that point when he got that car. Maybe he should have been off the roads well before.
Yeah, what was he thinking?
Yeah, and but the thing is, he's such a bad driver because there's dings everywhere in the car, and he's trying to paint it, but himself. So his A got the wrong color, so it's like yellow and orange.
Yeah.
And
he's just used fucking JoeyJokes. Like he hadn't got car paint or whatever. So yeah, I drive a multicolored yellow MG3, which is effectively the in-betweeners car. So
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
the colour is just striking.
do you know what the worst bit was? I was I'd left teaching at this point, and I was driving to Prinnicky, which is like a shopping centre in Hull. And I was pulling in there, and one of the kids I used to teach was there. So I waved at him. So I was like, that's it. And he does that.
Wow.
Yeah, so I was fuming.
So are you? I was trying to think of like an in-between as analogy. See, like, were you the Mr. Gilbert teacher, or did they like you?
Well, I mean, that's it.
Peter
The kids I
Kennedy.
taught,
Peter Kennedy.
the kids that you can stop now. The kids I taught were feral, so like it helped that I was younger then, but I was like one of the younger members of staff, and I liked footy, so it was dead easy. But some of the other people, I mean, I didn't get it easy, but it was easier than what fucking they had it. Jeez.
What was the worst thing you ever saw happen in the school?
Oh man, loads. Like there used to be rival like schools and pupil referral units. So I've seen loads of times other students come to our school for a scrap, but with like 2x4s with like nails sticking out. Like nowhere have I seen that. And it's just mad, like it's crazy. Like we used to have to, like metal detectors to like get in and out of the school and stuff. I just used to stick on Educating Yorkshire. I was teaching media studies, man. Do what you fucking want. I asked.
Just don't bring in 2x4s with nails on them.
Do you know what I actually? Like I was teaching at one point. I was teaching GCSE photography, and I got Ofsteded. And when the Ofsted inspector spoke to, I'd gone so far off syllabus right, that I'd actually worked my way back around, and they all passed. But I had no idea what I was doing. I'd gone so far off on a tangent.
Yeah.
So it was a lockdown one as well. So every fucker passed.
You should have a podcast, because that's all about going off tangents and
Oh yeah,
get back to me.
I watched it.
Fair enough.
Got burnt out. Couldn't be asked for it.
Is it similar to teaching? Talking to people who weren't watching.
Yeah, exactly.
What kind of kid were you in school?
So like my school's fairly small, to be fair. So like if you were half decent at footy, like everybody, like I thought I got on with everyone, to be honest. I don't know, maybe if you ask a few people, they thought I was a knobhead. We'll see. But yeah, it wasn't. I was a big daydreamer. I remember I
I thought you were going to say day drinker then.
I got kicked out of maths by this fucking bitch. Honestly, she's a cunt. I really hate her. Miss Blanchard, if you're watching, you are fucking
She is
awful.
as well.
You should have never, ever been a teacher.
What's her name?
Miss Blanchard, wanker. She had and Miss fucking Ash, Madam Ash. She used to make us call her Madam Ash. Fucking French teacher. But yeah, like I was in top set.
This could be a good clip.
Top set maths, which I should have been never top set maths. It took me 3 times to get a GCSE. And but I was so overwhelmed. I think I was just staring out the window. Fucking day one, she kicks me out the class for staring out the window. I get bombed to set 3, mate. I'm fucking livid.
But I bet you had a great time in set 3. It's fun.
I once worked my way down, found my level in set 6. Then it was happy days.
I think I did the easy paper in maths. in GCSE?
I had to do fucking. I basically, when I was doing my GCSE, I was 1 mark off getting a pass, right? So I had to do. I was fucking going to these at lunch lessons to try to catch up and stuff. But they took my paper to be remarked, see if they could find an extra mark in there. So I was sat in the lunch, like, really trying to learn, and then they came through and said, "Oh, Joey, like you've passed." I was like, "Fuck off, fucking losers."
Yeah, maths was not a great subject for me.
I just,
Hated it.
I find
Didn't you
it
do
Still
maths?
do.
yeah,
Like A-level maths?
yeah. I'm not A level. I didn't do A level. But I like numbers.
Do you do the easy paper or the hard one?
Hard one.
What'd you get?
A.
Did you?
Fuck off.
What did you get in maths?
See,
Yeah, I think I got a C.
I was top set, but I just hated it.
I find it mad though that they can find extra marks like that. To me, that ruins the whole school
Middle
system.
backhander.
Yeah, I mean it's great when you get
Fucking
on the
hell,
right
I was
side of
finding
it.
extra marks left, right, and traffic centre when I was teaching, man. Don't worry about that.
But that's it though. Like exams are them stupid,
Yeah.
right? Because it just depends who fancied giving the mark that day.
Yeah.
What makes a good teacher?
Someone gives marks out.
Nah, well, I could give you a proper answer, I guess. Being empathetic and relatable, I think. Understanding what the students going through and stuff like that. Because most teachers are just in it for the fucking. If you're in it for the holidays, you're fucked. And I was a bit. That's why I banned
13 weeks.
But to be fair, like I get a lot of my ex students now like comment on my videos saying like how sound I was and stuff. But that's just because like, especially the kids I was working with, like from real disadvantaged backgrounds and stuff. So if you just try and empathize with them and understand their point of view and stuff, I think you build. The second you've got their trust, you've got their attention. I think.
Yeah.
So
Is there a non-serious answer as well? Because I love that, but I'm just curious.
just sticking on educating Yorkshire, mate.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. I was in the staff room so fucking much, like just making a tea constantly. I fucking hated it there. And some absolute cunts who work at school as well. In it for all the wrong reasons. And if you're watching, you know you fucking are.
I love the call outs of this.
Yeah.
episode.
Anyone else you want to call out?
Literally anyone and everyone, I'll have them all. Ilya Taporia, bring it on, son.
If you could, considering you're calling people out, if you could fight any footballer, who would it be?
Do you know who I used to really didn't like? Right, this is mad because he's actually one of the most lovable guys in the game. But I used to fucking hate Thomas Muller for no reason. I literally hate. And I'd elbow shit out of him. I would. But now I've actually seen a different side to him, and I feel terribly guilty about all that hate, pent up anger against him.
Kermit the Frog impression
Carvajal
as well.
little weasel. Fuck me.
Do you know who I'd love? There's a couple. Cucurella.
Yeah.
But then,
Sorry, that's
but
who I was thinking of.
But then my missus was watching that show on Amazon.
The one with the wives, the
And
wags.
he's got an autistic kid,
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
and he was like, it was showing him how good of a dad he was, and I was like, oh, I actually quite like him there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does do that, doesn't it?
Still a twat on the football
But then
pitch, though.
someone I'd absolutely love to leather would be Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah.
Just him.
He's got that face, I
He just can't stand it.
Rat.
I'm very fickle. Do you know what I do a lot as well? You know, like the all and off in docs and any doc.
Yeah.
I basically start a FIFA career the second after I finish that documentary with that team.
Sell them.
And you know,
Sell them all. Get them all gone.
nah, mate, I'm all into it. I fucking if I start a FIFA career as well, I have to be really. I don't sign anyone in the first window or anything like that. I take it very serious. At one point, me and my mate did a joint career. And we didn't play a game for the first 2 hours because he went through, changed all the kit numbers, the boots. Literally, it was fucking meticulous.
Love that.
Are you a big FIFA fan?
It used to be, yeah.
Did you ever follow him?
Big time. No, do you know what it is? I didn't ever do pro clubs or what do you call
Ultimate
it?
Team.
Foot drag. Yeah. I literally I was fucking OG, mate, literally. Career mode on off.
Yeah. Ultimate Team's no good. It's FIFA coins, that's what it's all about. Play any other games?
Call of Duty, but I'm shit. I love it. Literally, when me and my mate won our first Warzone back in lockdown, it took us 6 months maybe to win one. We was literally screaming. Went against some scouse lads and they're like, and mate, we've won our first game. They're like, oh, I'm made up for you lads. I'm made up for you. They were fucking sound to be fair. They want footy fans to tell you that.
That's great. But I would like to split the rooms now, mate.
To explain it to you, these are kind of like basic questions, and you answer one side or the other, basically. I like something along the lines of, do you brush your teeth before or after breakfast? You know. Well, we've done that one last time, so we've got a new set of questions. I'm gonna go with a social media one. Favorite social media notification, likes or comments?
Comments.
Can I pick follows?
No.
Oh,
Got to ask the question that you.
okay. Comments. Yeah.
Yeah, comments. Yeah.
So if a video had 20 likes but 300 comments, you'd prefer the comments.
It depends. If the comments are all calling me a
That would
cunt.
never happen though, Bart.
Why not?
Because you're not going to have 300 comments and just 20 likes.
Well, maybe someone really dislikes your video.
Yeah, they're all from Bart
Yeah,
saying,
Bart.
"Oi,
Yeah.
dick."
Or if it's like 300 spam bot comments.
Yeah.
Bring them on.
If I had
I love
300, if I had
bots.
300 bot likes or 300 bot comments, I'd rather take the bot likes
Why?
because the comments would just be like, "Oh, look at my tits on my page" or something like
And
that.
I'll click.
What's the link?
So UK based.
Anyway, spicy food, yes or no?
I love it, but my stomach fucking hates it. I've
Mm.
only just got into spicy wings recently, but fuck me, the next day is an absolute disaster.
I think that's your problem. Is you're eating spicy wings with a spoon.
That's me getting it off the burn.
Oh, okay, got it.
Fucking shitty charades, isn't it?
Yeah, but,
How
ring
spicy
stick.
are we talking?
Like chicken vindaloo.
Fuck that.
Oh yeah, that's there's no need. I love a bit of spice, but I also ring sting.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan.
You're korma.
Do you kind of like it though? On a little.
Like,
Do you kind of like the ring stick, just in a little weird way?
you know,
You know it's going to be brutal. Like,
No, but
Yeah.
I do a bit afterwards. You feel bad.
The
It's
relief
like
is
the
really good,
mint-
yeah.
mint tea tree like body
yeah,
wash.
that's good.
Oh, beautiful.
no.
Yeah. If you get that in a cut though, stings like a bitch.
Yeah, it's great. I like pain.
Do you? Let's stick on that a little bit.
You're,
What do you like?
you're a masochist?
Yeah, why not? Sure.
Nipples being touched?
That's not my nipples there. That's quite a way away.
Maybe have really high nipples.
WhatsApp or Facebook Messenger?
Fucking WhatsApp.
Obviously, WhatsApp.
Many
Yes.
nonsense use Facebook
There's,
Messenger.
there's a lot of Facebook
Polish
Messenger.
people.
There's a lot of Facebook Messenger users. I feel like my whole uni group uses Facebook Messenger over WhatsApp, which is very
I think it's
strange.
a generational
How
thing.
old are you?
26.
Are they all pedo
What's in
hunters?
that?
Yeah. They might all be pedophiles, yeah.
Th-
I said
Joe
pedo,
uses it.
pedo hunters.
Oh. And on that vein, text or call for making plans?
A call. I fucking hate people who air the call as well. I ain't got time to be texting. I need to be. I'm efficient. Call me.
Text. I haven't got time to be calling. Text me.
It's fucking miles quicker.
I've got WhatsApp on the computer. I sit there, done.
So I feel like if I call someone and don't pick up, I'm never calling them again. So I'd rather just text them.
Yeah, delete the number, block.
Yeah.
That's one is where it says sent to voicemail after like 3 rings because you know the fucking
Yeah, that's just,
done you off.
you're just losing aura by doing that. Not good.
Sorry, I've stuck to the chair there.
I'd say we're saying WhatsApp, are we? WhatsApp or is it text?
No, we're
Who
talking
text or call?
text or call for making plans.
WhatsApp is text as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, text.
Okay. Cool.
Just easier.
Phone on loud or silent?
Silent.
Silent.
Do you have vibrate on though?
Yeah,
Yeah, keep
you
it in
have
your
to.
pocket.
If it's silent, then you can't. Like, if you lose it or something, how are you gonna find
What
it?
about when you're asleep?
I
Do you-
get silent though.
yeah, I do
I
a
don't
lot
have a
of the time.
buzz. No buzz.
No buzz.
No vibrations.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Only when I'm sleeping, I'll put on do not disturb, so it has nothing on. But
Not to be Mr. Popular, but I get so many notifications it wouldn't stop.
Legend boy.
yeah.
That's because you're logged into the Behind the Screens podcast. And if you're not following it,
Oh, you nearly did your first call to action then. So
Big
close.
steps.
that's the only reason you get notifications, mate. Your Cortis Morty private doesn't get nothing.
Oh, it's not Insta, mate. It's No, I've not got anything funny.
Grinder.
Best
MC.
hangover cure: greasy food or sleep?
I'd actually say sleep.
Yeah, I would say so as well.
Sleep.
Yeah.
It takes a long time for you to be able to eat, as we know.
Fucking nowadays, man. I need to sleep for about 4 days.
I feel like greasy food just makes you feel worse.
Yeah.
Like when you're hungover, like when you get a Mackey's, you're like, why did I do that?
I got into a bad habit of going out. There's a place in Hull that is open well late on a Wednesday night. And me and my
Wednesday
mate-
specifically.
Yeah.
Did you say Wednesday?
Yeah.
Specifically
Yeah, no,
Wednesday.
it is. It's like their pounded night.
Oh, okay.
But it's like, so me and my mate from work, when I was teaching, would go out every Wednesday and we get absolutely levered. But I could always make it in to work next day. And I'd always, because he'd park his car at my house and he'd have to turn off to go to his house, so I could go straight on to go to school. And I'd always see his car just peel off. And then like 20 minutes later, he's called in sick. But management knew what we were doing. They couldn't give a fuck.
I don't know how like people can go into work after being hammered. I can't do it. Like my mate the other day went out on Thursday, I think it was.
We were supposed to record tips the next day, weren't we?
Yeah, fuck me, I couldn't get out of bed.
Yeah.
I got a selfie from him at 6:30 in the morning, just dead on the
Yeah.
I
bed.
don't think I could
But-
do that now. That's
But
when I could
my
run
mate,
it,
he goes in, so he'll be doing it 2-3 times a week still, and he's got a kid.
but still.
He works in finance, so he's like has to go out to clients, but he'll get back at 2 a.m. and he's on the train at 6 a.m. and he's been steaming all night. I don't know.
Different breed than finance guys, isn't it?
Should people clap when a plane lands?
Fuck that.
No,
I think if you do that, you are genuinely
Polish.
like should be
Polish people did you
thrown off the plane. It's worse than terrorism, I think.
Where did that come? Where did that come from? Was it because back in the day it was hard to land a plane, so people would applaud them?
We survived.
Yeah.
It's mad.
Nowadays it's all automated anyway. You just
Yeah.
fucking stick on
Press
the.
the button, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cruise control.
Yeah. You can't be doing that.
Would you tell your friend if the partner was cheating on them?
Depends how good of a friend they are. Curtis, no.
No, you'd love
I'd
to
be like,
tell
crack
me.
on.
You'd love to be the person to tell me.
Well, I've got something to announce.
Yeah, you got to tell them.
Would
Make
you?
all that say.
Yeah, you gotta tell him.
Yep.
But not Curtis.
What if it was the other way around and you're also friends with your friend's missus? Would you tell her if he's cheating on her?
Would I tell her if he's cheating on her?
Yeah. If your best mate is cheating on his missus, would you tell her?
No.
Nah, just have a very serious word with him. I'd say, look, you're putting me in a tricky spot here, son.
No, I'm not telling her.
No, not direct, but I would be like, you've got to sort yourself out.
DM her on a burner account.
Behind the screens clips.
No idea who this could be.
Would you rather win 10k yourself or have your best mate win 100k?
Will they split 50-50 with me?
Don't know. Maybe not.
Yeah, my best mate's a cunt. He went to the same uni and he used to fucking rinse me at uni. He once sold me a jumper. I thought it was dead nice, this jumper. I was like, I'll buy it off you. Later found out he got it given to him for free from a charity shop for a shit shirt. Now.
Does he now own the thrift shop in Hull?
I was fucking livid. So now I'll take the 10 grand because there's not a chance I get a penny out of that prick.
Love that. Yeah,
I'm taking the 10 grand. He doesn't need 100 grand.
Oh, okay. Fucking hell.
who's your best mate?
The finance lad I was just talking.
Fair enough.
He's not need
I
that.
think I'll take the 10k. I'll be greedy.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think I'll take 10k.
Dogs or cats?
Dogs. Every day of the week, unless on Tuesday.
Dog.
I've got a dog.
Just the one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just one dog.
The emphasis on dog.
Is there a specific dog that you want?
That I'd like. There's
Yeah.
two actually. If I ever get a dog, which I'm never gonna have,
Do you not have a dog? I thought you said you had a dog.
that's got a missus.
Yeah.
No, I'd never have a dog. Like after having a kid,
Never have a dog.
no, because I feel like
Fucking mint.
you're so attached to them as well now, though.
Yeah, I know.
So if you want to go on holiday, like one of my good mates, he's got 3 fucking dogs. And he's got a kid. He's got 2 kids actually. He's like, well, if I want to go on holiday, I've got to take the dogs with me.
Why can't you just leave them?
No,
Because people,
you don't have to.
because he's like, I want to go on holiday for like 2-3 weeks, and he's like, well, if
Yeah.
you put them in a kennel, it's going
Don't
to be
do
like 5.
kennels though. Do like
He's like,
nice.
if people want to look after them, they're not going to look after them for that long.
Yeah, literally. Like there's people that do like dog boarding, and it's like
No.
nice family homes.
Does
Maybe
your
someone
your
do
mum
that.
does that?
Yeah, it's literally my. Get my mum.
All right, well,
Have it in her
put them
house.
in touch. But no, I would not want a dog. But if I did, it would be a working cocker spaniel or one of them sheepdogs. Them sheepdogs are fucking ledge. Like, my missus grew up on a farm, and then going there, they had like 4 sheepdogs. They're so sick.
That's it.
I'd love a boxer. They are.
Boxer?
Yeah, they're my
Chantal
favorite.
Cameron's on next week, mate.
No, yeah, she doesn't exist. Yeah, boxer dogs. I grew up with a boxer, and it
Did
was, yeah, it's my favorite dog ever.
I got a Labrador. He's fucking sick.
Labs.
He's actually everyone loves him. He's just class.
What colour?
Like blonde or yellow, whatever.
Yellow.
I don't know what the
Blonde
fuck
one.
you call it. Actually, the standard one.
Brunette. I've got a brunette Labrador.
Would you prefer big dogs or small dogs?
Big dogs.
Yeah,
It's got to be big dogs.
Small
I think.
dogs are just annoying.
They're just yappy, man.
It's just like
What's a working cocker spaniel? Is that a small dog? Or is
a
that
medium-sized
medium
dog,
dog?
I'd say. Yeah.
Medium dog.
German
That's fine.
Shepherd once jumped on me though when I was a kid, and it was like licking me. But obviously, I was a kid, so I was shitting my pants. So for ages, hated dogs, especially German Shepherds.
What's the worst dog?
just a little like
Chihuahua.
Chihuahua
Whippet
yappy.
fucking
Self-bully,
things.
probably.
Well, you don't like whippets? I love
They're
them.
minging.
Cute,
2 of
man.
my mates have got whippets, so hopefully they're not listening to this, but your dogs are minging. Like, those dogs are fucking shit. How can you cuddle up to a skeleton? You see how thin their legs are as well?
I don't know.
Why you get like the dogs aren't just for cuddling up?
What else are they for then? Like, throwing a
Com-
fucking ball for?
Company?
Yeah,
I
just
guess.
like Yeah.
Mate, if you want company and it sits there, it's like, get that thing away from it. And their arseholes are disgusting
not
as
fan of a
well.
whippet.
Have you seen an arsehole on a whippet? Mate,
No, I've not looked down that side, to be honest.
fucking gross.
I don't think they're great on any dog. To be honest.
On a whippet.
Top 5 dogs' arseholes.
How much would you have to be paid? Right. Here's a question. Your dog's arsehole.
Yeah.
You've got to insert your tongue
Tongue.
Yeah.
Tongue.
inside its arse for
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's
25
bestiality, so
25 seconds. How much do you need?
enough to cover my fucking bill because that is 25 to life. You're looking at that's bestiality.
No, just us in this room. No, you're not getting sent down.
I don't want any of you knowing if we're doing that. Quite frankly, I aren't doing that to Rex. Can't do that to Rex.
Listen, this man can pay. He can pay your bail.
How much?
You name
You
it.
saying, Bart?
Get his fucking finance, bro. to get it right.
Is it? Well, I don't have a dog at a minute. Is it? So I already answered this question.
What was cause of death?
Kidney stones, actually.
What, your dog?
Yeah.
Couldn't piss him out. How much do you have to be paid?
To
Joe's dog downstairs.
Oh, Frank.
oh no, he that 2.5 million.
French bulldog, just for context.
His backside stinks.
How have you been so close and past?
You don't need to be. That dog is over there, and you can smell it before you see it. Disgusted. He shit under my desk a couple of weeks ago as well.
Oh, yeah,
I wasn't there.
That was
I came back
What,
and I
in
could. No, downstairs.
downstairs,
Don't worry, you're all right. I came back and I could just smell disinfectant. I was like, oh, here we go. Frank's shitting.
He ran from the other side of the room all the way to under your desk to shit there.
Well, that was a personal attack,
It was
and now I wish nothing but pain on
Yeah.
him.
Anyway.
And on that note, I think we actually have to wrap up soon.
Yep.
But Joe, we want to know if this podcast is a failure, whose fault is it? This episode?
Yours?
Yeah.
I ain't taking any fucking responsibility.
Well, luckily enough, it's not going to be a failure because you've been a fantastic guest.
Thank you very much.
Anything you'd like to shout out?
Yeah, just please, just anybody out there, just give me an helping hand. I'm fucked. I'm burnt out. I can't do this much more. So,
Anything specific you want a hand with?
yeah, money, money,
Dream-
exposure.
Dream brand. Who do you want to work with?
Oh wow. Okay. Got a few in mind. All right, okay, let's just go through these quickly.
Anyone would be good.
Yeah, Luke said I fucking drink gallons of the stuff. Coke Zero. What else, man? Trip. I fucking anything, basically any beverage. I drink a lot of fluid. I fucking love a trip.
Nice. Thanks so much for coming on the show, mate. It's been a
Thank you very
pleasure. And
That's pretty awkward.
we'll see you all next time. Yeah, usually when I say it's not going to be awkward, it makes it more awkward.
Yeah. Cool.
Cheers.
Great episode.
Bye.
Thanks for
Cheers,
coming on.
guys, thank you.
Amazing.
Wicked.
Do you
I
wanna do
fucking
that?
clapped like I was landing a plane.
Yay.
Yeah.